In a crash, you don't think, you reach for a handle, for a latch, for something your body has learned since childhood. But what if the door isn't mechanical and the normal way out depends on electricity? One case that's raised hard questions involves a cyber truck crash in Piedmont. A vehicle hits a tree. After impact, someone outside tries to open the passenger doors, front and rear, using the usual controls. The doors don't respond. The vehicle's door system is tied to low voltage power near the front, right where the collision forces are concentrated. The rescuer can't get in, and the occupants struggle to get out. Eventually, the rescue breaks a window to reach them, but in a fire, seconds don't behave like seconds. Here's the design trade off. Many Teslas and the Cybertruck use electronically actuated doors and minimal external hardware. In everyday use, it's clean and futuristic. But ever thought, in an emergency, it adds a new dependency: power. If low voltage power is compromised, pressing the normal control can do nothing, and if someone has never been taught the fallback method, panic takes over. Upfront, the manual backup is easier to find, but in back seats, the emergency release can be hidden under trim, under a flap, inside a pocket, place you may never notice until you desperately need it. The more common stories are ordinary people locked out or locked in when power systems fail. Reports describe kids, pets, elderly passengers, and parents unable to quickly reopen doors during a dead battery moment. Some owners call emergency services because they can't access the cabin the way they expect. Since 2018, complaints about Tesla door access and entrapment scenarios show up repeatedly in public complaint databases, suggesting the real world problem may be larger than what's formally reported. In the Piedmont case, a family lawsuit argues that design choices increase the risk that someone who survives the initial impact could still be trapped as conditions rapidly deteriorate. Tesla, for its part, has said its vehicles meet or exceed applicable safety standards and has pushed back on legal responsibility in some cases. After investigative reporting in September 2025, US safety regulators said they opened a defect investigation into certain Tesla door handle issues. An important signal because formal investigations can pressure design changes that complaints alone don't. Crash tests are excellent at measuring impact survivability, how well the cabin protects you when forces hit. But there's another question: how quickly can you exit after the crash, especially if there's smoke or fire? Critics argue that safety standards were written before modern EV design trends, and that regulations haven't fully caught up to electronics first door systems. Tesla isn't the only company experimenting with non traditional handles and electronic latches. Complaints now span multiple EV models, and the broader category appears to be growing, turning what once rare into something increasingly mainstream. And if one major market tightens rules around flush handles, the ripple effect could hit the entire industry because competitors have copied the look, but not always the safety playbook. If you drive one of these vehicles or ride in one, do this before you ever need it. Learn the manual release for your exact model and seat position. Teach frequent passengers where it is, especially backseat riders. Consider a basic glass breaking tool in an accessible place, not buried in the trunk. If you're ever assisting at a crash scene, prioritize calling emergency services and don't put yourself in danger from fire or battery hazards. Design can be beautiful, safety can be strong, but if the last step, getting out, fails, everything before it matters less.